I waited till the meeting broke to tell you that the governor called from Sacramento.
What's going on now?
More people are hitting the streets. The governor wants you to dispatch the National Guard like you did in Murrieta.
Mr. President, Tony Almeida from CTU is holding for you on the emergency SATCOM network.
Why on SATCOM?
Well, since news of the bomb got out, network circuits have been completely overloaded. 90% of all systems went down a few minutes ago.
I can talk to Almeida if you want.
I'll put him on speaker. Mr. Almeida, this is President Palmer. You're also on with Mike Novick and Lynne Kresge.
Mr. President, Jack Bauer just called with some new information. The truth is, I'm a little conflicted about contacting you with this, but he claims I have evidence that proves the Cypress recording is counterfeit.
What kind of evidence?
Source recordings of each of the men on the Cypress audio, which were then re-edited.
Have these been authenticated?
Not yet. We're getting them soon.
How soon?
Within the hour, sir.
Mr. Almeida, your confidence in Jack Bauer is curious. An hour ago, you told me he assaulted CTU personnel and took illegal custody of a witness.
Sir, Jack had no choice under the circumstances.
I don't follow.
The man who had the evidence would not have turned it over had Jack involved CTU.
Mr. Almeida, what makes you so sure that this is any more real than the Cypress recording?
Well, that's just it, sir. I'm not.
But Jack Bauer is.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your candor, Mr. Almeida. I'll take this information under advisement.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I'm calling off the attack.
Sir, before you do that, we should talk through the consequences.
We've talked enough, Mike.
Mr. President, I appreciate your respect for Jack Bauer. I do. But you know the man's reputation.
I know the man.
Then maybe you better start thinking about your own reputation.
Meaning?
A nuclear bomb was detonated on U.S. soil, and we've been shown proof connecting the weapon to free nations in the Middle East.
Proof that may be false.
Unless you respond decisively, your enemies will exploit that as a failure of leadership, as a sign of personal weakness.
So what are you saying, Mike? That I should continue with a military operation just to prove that I'm decisive? What if Jack Bauer's right?
What if he's wrong?
Sir, we've all heard the Pentagon's assessment. Stopping and restarting this military action could cost tens of thousands of American lives.
An acceptable risk if the alternative is waging war against 3 innocent countries.
Mr. President, we know from past experience these countries aren't innocent. I'm urging you in the strongest possible terms to reconsider.
I've made up my mind. Now get General Gratz back in here and conference in the Joint Chiefs.